What's up? What's up, party people? It's Seth. It's Wednesday night on at 10. Um, and it is time for the happy hour with Seth. That opening theme song is an original. It's called Just the Tip, written by yours truly. And I I would say it's a love song of sorts. A love song of sorts. So I am not rocking the black shirt today. I am breaking all the rules. The black shirt makes me look thin, or it's supposed to. And then I watch the replay and I'm like, wow, I'm chubby. So and I don't mean, like, oh, I have a chubby, which I usually do. But see, I'm cleaning this up because someone told me that the first 30 seconds you shouldn't use profanity or make off color jokes. I'm all gas, no brakes, baby. When I start off, it's whatever pops into my mind. Look at all these cards today. Obviously, I opened a new pack. There's nothing written on them, but it's impressive looking. Like people will be like, "Wow, holy smokies! This is going to be a jam-packed show." I do have to apologize to Lisa and the crew over at Katie O'Hara's in Baldwin. They are packed right now for karaoke. I put the carry into the okie karaoke. I put the okay into karaoke. That would work actually. I put the okay into karaoke. Um, I mean, I am the world's okayest drummer. So, so I was supposed to go there, but sometimes life makes other plans. I know that sounds like a cliche, mostly because it's a cliche, but I got, I had a unit today. Holy smokes. Did I mention that Kitty O'Hara's has drink specials, Wednesday night karaoke. They have live music on the weekends. They have amazing staff, amazing bartenders. Um, if you go in there as a newbie or you haven't been there yet, just mention to Lisa that you heard this on the happy hour with Seth, or that Seth sent you in. Seth, the world's okayest drummer. Um, you can say handsome Seth. Most people go with Seth the Jew. Seth the Jew. Uh, that's most people. Um, famous flatliners. Someone did die, and I wanted to mention it. And then I was like, well, I could use my platform to be serious and mention the. Uh, First of all, Regis Philbin's dead. I know, I was blown away, but no bullshit. On a serious note, when the hostages were taken, uh, everyone was alive. So, it's for the remaining hostages that were killed, let's, may their memory be a blessing. And the whole situation is so messed up. May their memory be a blessing. It sucks. Death sucks. Even when you expect it, or like someone's very sick and you're like, oh, they don't have long. It still sucks. You know, not everyone lives forever. Uncle Pete should rest in peace. He did it right. If you pass the 100 mark, you did it right. I'm going to pass the 100 mark. Um, Mostly because heaven doesn't want me and hell is petrified that I'll take over, which I would. I would fucking rule that place. I would rule the king of the Jews as the self-proclaimed king of the Jews. Wait a minute, that's a whole nother thing. I am offended. So no King's Day What if they named me because I'm king of the Hebrews? I like that better, king of the Hebrews, KOH. I'm king of the Hebrews. People don't want me to be king of the Hebrews. What about the thousands of my followers, the Jews for Seth? Yeah, no one is following me. Although the other day I had some police following me, but it's a whole nother story. Whole nother story. L'chaim, we'll do this early. I'm going to take little sips. Someone said that when I lean back to do a shot, they can see my brains through my nostrils. So I feel good knowing that I have brains. Anyway, there was a huge change. I can't even concentrate to make a toast. Shiny. If something's shiny over there. If you notice, the disco balls are behind me because if they were in front of me, we wouldn't have a shot. We wouldn't have a shot. L'chaim. Oh my God, that's good. For those of you wondering, it is White Claw Peach because I'm manly. I'm manly. If you saw the kicks I'm wearing, I'm wearing Nike Air Barbies, 3 different shades of pink, and I'm rocking them. I'm rocking them. I mean, I'm not. People are like, "Oh, those sneakers are gay." No, they're not. And I'm not gay, but if I was, I'd fucking be awesome, awesome at it. I'd be probably king of the gays. I, my father taught me to try your best at everything you do. Anyway, so this unit today, I got to give a shout out. As much as I hate to, I got to give a shout out to Stan. Stan the man, except on Thursdays. Then he's Stan the weird old tranny guy. Stan's a mechanic by trade. Uh, he used to go see his shrink, and she would have him lay under the couch because he's a mechanic. It's where he's comfortable. Anyway, much love to Stan. That is written down. Much love to Stan because I didn't want to forget it. The beauty of Stan, and there are a lot of things. They say we only joke about the ones we love. I must fucking love him. Anyway, Stan, I love you if you're watching. If you're not watching, go fuck yourself. So, having Stan there has helped me to understand time lapse photography because sometimes I watch him and I'm amazed that things go that slowly. Uh, Now, I know not everyone works at my breakneck speed. Not everyone. I used to say all the time in the old warehouse that I would like to hire 20 people like me because I know what I do. I know the productivity, but I could never work with 20 assholes. So I own it. I own it. Jim Kelly used to say to me, "You are an asshole, but you own it." And I do own it. I do own it. I fucking am proud of that. Um, all of the things that I probably should have written down. I want to talk about the lawn jockey. Don't give me your a lawn jockey. The guy whose unit I got last week, um, he reminded me of a lawn jockey in appearance, except with crazy jewelry. This is this is from his unit. I don't want anyone thinking I hit the lottery. Well, I did hit the lottery in this guy's fucking unit. Um, so today was a paramount day because uh, nothing got broken today. We were moving shit, putting shit away, putting it on carts. Nothing got broken, um, except my spirit and my will to live because my guys are slow. Part of it, I think, is you get paid by the hour. So when you get paid by the hour, it's like, hey, this has to get done. as opposed to if you're on salary, you're like, "Hey, this gotta get done, bam, bam, bam." I think that, uh, that has a lot to do with it. Nothing got broken except my spirit, uh, for a brief moment, my will to live. Um, we did have a first. Stan lost my keys today, uh, but then he found them, so I feel like he's a hero. He found my keys. Hero. Hero. You'll notice that I have a chair for him, but I think that after spending a day with me, it's almost unreasonable to ask him to, "Hey, what are you doing tonight at 10? You should fucking be on the happy hour with Seth." I feel like it's the happy hour for me, but maybe not for him. He's been with me all day. I don't know. I don't know. I don't judge. I don't judge me. I fucking judge everyone else. Uh, Keys. This says Stan Keys. Um, you will remember that I purchased a teleprompter to sit right there. That thing blew. If anyone needs a teleprompter, half price. Trying to think what I paid. I think I paid $100. You can have it for 50. Because I know it blows, and now you know it blows. Thing sucks. Then I bought a second teleprompter because it had great reviews in English. There were a bunch in Chinese that I couldn't really understand. And I did do like the translator, Google Translate, for 2 or 3 sentences, and I didn't understand it. I'm not a techie. I'm not a Trekkie. I'm not a techie. I'm Seth. I'm Sethy. Seth Amphetamine. Seth Rock. Uh, King of the Hebrews. Seth. Seth Salwin, the world's okayest drummer. That reminds me, I am doing a promotion, and if you go on my YouTube page, which you're going to see through the magic of television, you're going to see it scrolling along the bottom in about a minute, uh, maybe less than a minute. Look at that timing. Papam, can it core a apple? Zip, zip, zip. It can core an apple. So it's www.youtube.com/@ Seth Rock 1. It's my license plate, Seth Rock 1 /@ Seth Rock 1. I'm going for the musician uh, audience and the stripper audience. That's goes without saying. If you subscribe and you shoot me a message, you're going to get guitar strings or bass strings or drumsticks. That's pretty cool. Uh, if you don't play an instrument, you'll get possibly a T-shirt, vanilla Tootsie Rolls, uh, suggestive photos of myself. Um, but I took them myself. Objects appear larger than they are. So again, it's youtube.com/@ Seth Rock 1. For anyone new watching, this is kind of like a therapy for me because that's the ice machine, and every time it happens, it uh, scares the bejesus out of me. I was going to set up when I said, okay, I'm not going to be at Lisa's place in Baldwin, Katie O'Hara's. I probably am saying the name differently every time. It's, I want to say 842 Merrick Road in Baldwin or somewhere in that area. You know what it's near? It's near Grand Avenue. It is just west of Grand Avenue, and you could park behind by the Baldwin Public Library. I know the area well because I lived over the barber shop on the corner. I'm a man of the people. I'm down with the struggle. Uh, Great landlord. It was a pretty cool apartment. The girl in the apartment next to me was awesome. She was awesome. And there was a roof that was even with my kitchen window. So that became my roof deck. She was awesome. Um, so, getting back to the storage units, it's nothing like on TV. I didn't send Bobby any media, no audio, no video, because this was not my plan. Uh, we were supposed to be live at, Katie O'Hara's, Jesus Christ, Katie, Schwartzbaum. We were supposed to be live at that place in Baldwin, and, but I was just running so late, and, things happen, uh, keys get lost, uh, storage units smell terrible, so then you have to burn your clothes. I again got changed, uh, on my front porch, and when I say got changed, your clothes smell when you leave the storage unit. Plus, you're schwitzing, you're all hot. So I just get naked, drop my clothes, go inside, jump in the shower. I don't know. I mean, I'm at my own house, so it's not like it's public nudity, but I guess the public could see me if they're walking or driving by. To my neighbor across the street who has, I don't know if you remember going to like the Statue of Liberty or Santa Monica Pier or uh, whatever it's called in Key West, where it has that buoy that says 90 miles from Cuba. There are these kind of like you put quarters in and you could see it. Looks like a smiley, happy face. And I guess it's some sort of weird binoculars, but it looks like a smiley, happy face. And I think my neighbor across the street has them. He checks us out a lot. He is very curious, which I mean that's cool. I don't give a shit. I have nothing to hide except my monkey. Uh, but beside that, I have nothing to hide. So this unit today, I was thinking if I had like a bigger team, uh, you know, but the problem again is that listen, I'm not paying $1 million an hour. I'm not fucking the head of Amazon or uh, I'm drawing a blank because I don't want to say his name because then people will be like, "Oh, he's Orange Man bad." But I don't have that kind of money. I don't have Jimmy Kimmel money. See, I flipped it around. That guy's not funny, and it kills me that he was with Sarah Silverman because I mean that's not my go-to. You know, I'd rather be with Sarah Lee because those pound cakes. Oh my God. I did mention that today also, that I would rather like, cars don't impress me. It's nice to have a convertible. It's nice to have a Mustang convertible. Nice to have an Escalade. Who doesn't love the Caddy? But really the only cars that truly impress me now, are food trucks. The Empanada Queen on Sunrise Highway in Baldwin by where Nunley's used to be. What I would do for that trailer, that empanada trailer, that to me is a sexy ride. Any food cart. Oh my God, I had no good burger. No good burger. I think that's what it's called. Uh, that, rem- that reminds me of Joanna Burger. Yeah, that's back in college. She was a no good burger. I dated a girl, Stephanie Holland, and my friends referred to her as the Holland Tunnel. Not sure what they meant. I think because she was from New Jersey, but they referred to her as the Holland Tunnel. I don't get it. So it just another shout out to Stan. When you get these units, uh, you got to kind of go through everything. And I'm hands on. I'm not asking my guys to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. So I pretend I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, "I really gotta go to the bathroom." You guys start by going through that suitcase filled with dirty diapers and, feces, and, you know, that's I give them all credit because they do it. I've worked at jobs where I broke my ass. Broke my ass. And you get no credit. And whether it's, pharmaceutical sales, uh, um, medical education, uh, uh, warehouse work, warehouse supervision, whatever, you give it your all. I don't give a shit if you're a busboy, a ditch digger. You give it your all because it's work and you're supposed to work hard, play hard, work hard. It's the razor's edge, la forza del destino. Um, so you give it your all. So I know what it's like to give it my all and get no credit, get no fucking credit, and that blows. That fucking blows. So I gotta once again. You guys are gonna be like, "What's he blowing Stan? What's going on with those two?" Um, there was some brand new pocketbooks. If anyone needs any Michael Kors pocketbooks, is that guy's name? I think so. Uh, Adolf Kurs, that fucking guy. How ironic that Kurs, Adolf Kurs, a well-known Nazi sympathizer, well-known. Um, he is the only beer. He is. His beer is the only beer to have an OU. I guess that's now the universal sign. An OU uh, for which certifies it kosher by the Orthodox Union. The only beer. So the guy's a fucking Nazi and he captures the kosher Jewish market. Genius. Genius. I say genius. Um, so Stan says, I'm going to look through these pocketbooks. I said, bro, they're brand new. He said, I'm going to look through these pocketbooks. Then I thought about it. I'm like, well, yeah, he should, because that'll keep him out of my fucking hair for what's there, a dozen pocketbooks? Could take him 12, 14 hours. No, I'm kidding. Um, Stan found shit in these pocketbooks: gold, silver, diamonds, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. No, seriously, fucking jewelry. And now we have the ability to test. Um, we can test 10, 14, 18, and 24 carat. We can test silver and we can test diamonds. And I forget what the other gemstones are. Uh, I think they're, I don't give a fuck stones. So, dude and chick, dude and chick, party people, party people. Some of this was old. Uh, there was the Martha Washington style ring. I don't judge. I judge everything. Um, the stuff was, I mean, I was so pleasantly surprised. Had Stan not looked and not found it, I would have sold the bags and someone would have gotten quite the surprise. So talk about credit where credit's due. Uh, I can't thank him enough for that. I can't thank him enough. While I'm on the topic of thanking, uh, I feel like we should be thankful every day. I don't want to be preachy because that's not me. It's not me. I am an ordained minister, and my fucking certificate is being dry mounted and framed right now. So I think that should hang on the bar near the on air sign. My ordination certificate. No bullshit. No bullshit. I mean, I'm a man of the cloth. Of the I'm a man of the loincloth. No, I seriously am an ordained minister. And so if you need a wedding done, I rock at weddings. I suck at funerals. I've done 3 weddings, and I did one. It wasn't a funeral. It was a memorial service. Um, the person was cremated, and I had a real tough time uh, not making, cremation jokes. I think I told one a few weeks ago about my Aunt Minerva that, she was a drinker, and, uh, and when she got cremated, her body burned for 3 days. It's a lot of alcohol. 3 days. So, I do wanna give a shout out. I mentioned last week was my great nephew's, bar mitzvah, Noah. He rocked it. He rocked it. Don't you know that I rocked it? He rocked it. Um, he has great parents, great grandparents, not he has wonderful parents, wonderful grandparents. His fucking great uncle, he's the shit. Uh, we're a pretty tight family, because we love each other, but we also like each other. Huh. I mean, I know I love and like them. What if they are just humoring me? I know I'm not easy. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I drink coffee, so who gives a fuck? Anyway, there's a meme, or is it a cliche? I'm gonna stick with cliche. There's a cliche, it's not a cliche, it's a meme. There's a saying. There's a saying, and I know it in Yiddish. In Yiddish, it's which translates basically to I smile because you're my sibling. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. So, so that's kind of how I guess I feel. I love them. I do love them. I'm not easy. I'm not easy. And they're always there for me, whether it be, you know, good times and bad, I'll say. Um, just keep in mind, I am the only gypsy felon that has spent time in the joint. Yeah, I did 3 long in jail, 72 hours. Yeah. I mostly spent it um, crying and whining, kvetching. Uh, the best part is at Nassau County Correctional, one of the correction officers says to me, "Oh my God, you're the drummer from Bangers and Mash. Can I get a selfie?" And I'm like, "No, you can't get a fucking selfie. I don't belong here. This is all a terrible mistake," which it was a terrible mistake. But I'm crying, and the guy's like, "Click, click," and then I saw the picture on Facebook, and you could see that I've been crying. And my hands like I don't know, like Hitler's walking by. I'm like, "Hey," like Kurt Waldheim in 1939, and the guy has a big fucking smile on his face. So, "Oh, you're the drummer from Bangers and Mash." "Yeah, can you bring me a sandwich, please?" Cheerios, boxes of Cheerios, and fucking shitty regular Cheerios, a little thing of milk, and then there was a uh, bologna. It was a slice of bologna, a slice of cheese between two shitty pieces of white bread. It's not how I eat. It's not what I enjoy. I'm only visiting for 72 hours until what happened was I got pulled over on a Friday of a holiday weekend. They didn't let me make a phone call. They didn't let me they didn't Mirandize me. Uh, it was all fucked up. It was all fucked up. Turns out that it was a keystroke error, and someone, in a position of power, um, put down that, I owed his daughter child support or something like that, allegedly. So, I don't wanna thank that fucking CO. Um But there used to be a commercial, and uh, I'm dating myself because then I know I get lucky tonight. Yeah. Um, there used to be a commercial, and it was like, "A brother in Rockville Center burns his hand, and his brother in Seaford feels it." And, like, that's the connection, that's the family connection. A sister in Lake Hopatcong stubs her toe, and her brother in Seaford feels it. Like, I wonder. Yeah, that's all bullshit. It was for a Time Life book, um, which, fuck, I still owe Columbia Records and Tapes, $12.99. I wonder what the statute of limitation is on that. Probably done by now, or who the fuck knows? So these are just cards. I don't even know what these mean. Um, and then I'm like, well, I can't say that. It's fucking disgusting. Uh, and it's racist. So I do have a couple of fill-in gigs coming up. But before I bring up my fill-in gigs, I think that we're at the halfway mark. Keep in mind that now Strong Island TV is on Roku. Roku. So all my shows have to be under an hour, around the 55-minute mark. No one's getting fucked over. You're getting plenty of Seth all the time. So much Seth, you're going to be all Sethed out. All Sethed out. You're going to be, how much Seth can Seth give us? The answer is a lot, a lot. But I want to talk about my sponsors. Um, and I do want to mention that you should definitely check out the food at Katie O'Hara's is really good, really good. Great drinks, great bartender, great staff in general, convenient, easy parking. You can even fucking get on a train. You can call an Uber. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. With that said, Larry Scott. Larry Scott has been called a man of many drums, a man of uh, deals, crazy deals. Gibson Les Pauls, Fender Stratocasters, Telecasters, uh, Larry Scott, and I'm lucky I consider him a friend. Larry Scott Pro Gear. Yeah, that was a dramatic pause, um, because Larry Scott Pro Gear. So Larry right now has some great deals on some Ludwig Vista lights. He has a couple of six plies from the, I want to say 80s, but I could be off. He's got some great gear. Snare drums out the ass. He also has a lot of snare drums for sale. Snare drums out the ass. Um, Bobby's going to put the logo up while I wipe my left eye and scratch myself. Remind me to tell you about the post office interview. Huh. I think we are at the halfway mark. We're a well-oiled machine. Well-oiled. Um, huh. My hair does look decent tonight. I can't get the lighting right. And I think I do want to grow the Hitler mustache again. I mean the Charlie Chaplin. Fuck. I want to grow the Charlie Chaplin mustache. So Larry has some great gear. I have a blue Ludwig Vista light kit that I got from Larry. Geez, 15 years ago, 18 years, 15 years ago, I believe. About then. Cool drums. Cool drums. I'm not a Vista light guy, but they are cool drums. So, see, I wanted to wipe my eye while Larry's logo was up, so it wouldn't be as obvious. But, there's that. There's that. Now I'm gonna do it with my beak, but there's no logo. Pretend there's a logo. Let's pretend there's a logo up. Um, so, yeah, seriously, Larry has great deals. You see a lot of shit on Facebook Marketplace. I right now have 90 listings, from stuff I got from units, and, a lot of it's musical instruments, probably 60 of the 90 are musical instruments. And, Go Go Granny Racing, again, I didn't look up, I think it's a Surrey, the, Chariot. What the fuck? There's racehorses and trotters, and, these have the guy sitting in the little cart, in layman's terms, but she knows, I don't know, everything about horses and racing. I know that we're gonna have her on to talk about it, and, we really will. Like, we had the horse birth video. Horse gave birth to a horse. It was fucking cool. All American Burger. I shoulda went there today. I'm starving right now. I didn't really have dinner. So All American Burger, delish, delish, delish. As a callback, if you go see Larry Scott, bring him All American. He loves All American. And then lastly is Marshall's Ice Cream Bar, right across the parking lot. Delicious. I get the Seth. Seth is chocolate vanilla swirled cone with sprinkles, and the tip is dipped in, like, the brown bonnet stuff. Just the tip. Just the tip is dipped. I could write a song about it called Just the Tip. We also, coming up probably mid-November, is John Lorifus. He's a Long Island musician, keyboard player. John wrote the song "Hey There, Party People" about me. About me. So, he's a great guy. Fucking wrote a song about me. What am I gonna say? He's a dick? He's a great guy. He wrote a song about me. He's the shit. So John, I have to work out scheduling with him. We are gonna get a rain check to be back at Lisa's place, without a doubt. Um, so I did wanna bring up that I'm doing a couple of filling gigs. I'm gonna be at the Village Pub in Lindenhurst on November 1st. Village Pub in Lindenhurst on November 1st. I have a bunch of Gypsy Felon dates coming up. Excuse me one second. Wow. How's the right eye looking? Oh my god. I feel it actually looks like either Sandy Duncan or Sammy Davis Jr. Fucking glass eye. Um, so and I know I've told the story before about, my debut playing piano. It was, it was amazing. It's amazing. And if you think about it, the theme song, Just the Tip, it's a love song. It's a classic love song, Just the Tip. But, so I'm walking down the street and I see a sign that says "Piano player wanted." I'm like, "I play piano. I tinkle on the ivories, and I also play piano." So, so I grab the sign out of the window, it's the kind of fucking guy I am, and I go up to the owner and I say, "Get rid of this sign, you found your piano player. You found me, bitch, you found your piano player." So the guy says to me, "I'm sorry." I said, "Don't be sorry. You'll be sorry you didn't find me sooner." Guy says, "Why don't you shut up, sit down and play me a little something?" So I start playing. Beautiful, fucking beautiful. The guy's weeping. "Oh, that was beautiful. What do you call it? What do you call that?" And I said, "I call it tongue punch my fart box." So he looks stunned and he says, "Well, That's terrible." And I said, "No, it's not. It's a fucking fun song. Tongue punch my fart box. Tongue punch." So he says, "Play me something else." So I sit down, I start playing Magic Fingers. I start playing, and he says he's listening and he's bouncing. He says, "Song's phenomenal. What do you call it?" And I said, "I call it This Face Seats 5." So he pauses. He says, "Play me one more." I play him another song, and he's listening, and you could see he's engrossed. And he says to me, "That might be the best song I ever heard. What do you call it?" And I said, "I call it Bend Over, I'm Driving." So he said, "Listen, I'm gonna hire you. You can't mention any of your song titles, and for heaven's sake, don't sing the lyrics." So I said, "Well, you're missing out because this is some fucking beautiful stuff." He says, "When can you start?" I said, "I'll fucking start right now, bro." He says, "Tonight. Tonight at 7." So he puts it up on the marquee. Tonight, Seth Salwin, the Piano Man. Might have said the Piano Jew, Piano Heeb. I think it said the Piano Heeb, Seth Salwin, the Piano Heeb. I think that is what it said. So we, I didn't want him to put King of the Hebrews because I thought it would confuse people. So I sit down, I start to play. I started probably at 7. It's a fucking line to get in the place. People are walking by and stopping. They want to come in. The place is packed. So I look over at him and I'm like, house music, gotta pee. Gotta pee. And I don't know why I just did that. I mean, it's supposed to look like legs and a penis, but did I come up with that, or is that, for all I know, that's sign language for pee? I gotta pee. Uh, Maybe I came up with something, but he shakes his head no. He's like, "5 more songs." So I looked over at him and said, I mouthed to him, "I don't want to say fuck you on a live mic. It's my new employer." So I whisper. So I play another song, beautiful. Uh, that song was called uh, Titties for Two, but I didn't mention the name, Titties for Two. Um, it's like an arena rock song. It's beautiful. And it was really, I was there for my piano skills. Otherwise, I would have went into some a cappella of either "Come on the Cookie" or or "Stroke Me, Stroke You." There are a lot. These are beautiful. I should put out albums. However, I think that now that my parents are deceased, I could put out albums. I think I'm gonna. Anyway, I play a few more songs, and finally I say, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying myself, but we gotta take a 10-minute break. I have to go pee." So they put on house music. I run to the bathroom, and the owner grabs my arm and says, "You're doing great. Now, take a piss and hurry back." Go into the bathroom, people are walking by, they're patting my back. Don't fucking touch me at a urinal. It's gross. Patting me on the back, I walk back out, and a woman grabs me. Gorgeous woman. Grabs me, and I said, "Hey, how are you?" And she said, "Your zipper's down and your cock is hanging out." I said, "No, I fucking wrote it." So that reminds me, this is kind of funny because last night, uh, my girlfriend and I were cuddling. Play along, play along, like someone would desire me. My girlfriend and I are cuddling, and I said to her, "Can I ask you an honest question?" She said, "Baby, if we don't have honesty, we have nothing." I said, "How many men have you slept with?" She said, "Just one, just you, only you." I said, "Thank God." She said, "Yeah, the rest of them were up all night. We were up all night doing it, banging, banging like animals." So, that's kinda fucked up that I'm the only one. And, so I went into the city to get to the designer who made this jewelry for the basketball guy that I won the unit. And, and, I am a magnet to hookers. I'm like the Charlie Sheen of my synagogue. No, I am like the hookers love me. I do very well with hookers. I mean, not that I do well with hookers like me is what I'm saying. When I'm in Atlantic City and I'm fucking winning, when those bells go off, it's like a dog whistle. Every hooker in the place comes running over to me. Um, so I've got that going for me. In fact, last time I was in Atlantic City, uh, I hit big, and these 2 girls came over, and immediately a female security guard comes over, and she's like, "Come on, Paula. Come on, Jasmine. Leave the guy alone. Get out of here." And I said to her, "Tell me the truth. Is this place crawling with hookers, or am I unbelievably irresistible?" And the security officer said, "A little of both, but mostly crawling with hookers." So, listen, any port in a storm, you take it where you can get it. So one of the hookers propositioned me and said, "Hey, $100 and you could have a great party." I said, "Yeah? What does $25 get me?" She said, 3 minutes. So $25 later, I'm thanking God that I prematurely ejaculate. I'm thanking God that I'm a premature ejaculator. $25, who's better than me? Um, then there was the date from Tinder. The girl was a mute. Homulus the mute. That's from Odd Couple. Girl was a mute. Uh, so I figured we should work out some kind of plan. I said, "Listen, if I'm feeling horny, I'll rub your titties. I'll grab your titties twice." And she says, "Okay." And I said, "And if you're feeling horny, grab my penis twice. If you're not feeling horny, grab my penis 176 times." That old gag. That old gag. Uh, so what I started to say is this is like therapy for me. This is therapy for me. Saturday nights, I often find myself at Ty's show, sometimes with cousin Brian, cousin Rob, uh, sometimes with Coney and the boys, sometimes alone. I listen. I eat for two anyway, so what do I give a shit if I'm alone? So last week I'm there, and there is this sexy, sexy Thai sitting diagonal from me, and I'm like, "Please don't get an erection. Please don't get an erection." And just then she did. I was like, "Wow, fuck, lady boy." That's not my cup of tea. Um, oh my God, I just heard from CVS, my pharmacy. Um, they told me apparently that I'm addicted to brake fluid. I said, "No way, I could stop anytime. I could stop anytime." See that? Uh, I could stop anytime. Look at this joke. This is my favorite. All of these are my favorite. These cards are blank. So upcoming, I'm going to see the Led Zeppelin, uh, the Jason Bonham Led Zeppelin experience, son of John Bonham. I'm gonna go. It's at Hard Rock in Atlantic City. I'm also going to see the stand-up hijinks of Charlie Sheen. I think it's gonna be funny. Uh, that guy, like, something about him, I would like to emulate his life, not his he's a terrible actor. Uh, I just like the part with all the drugs and the hookers, and it's pretty sick. I like that. I like that. Tiger blood. He's drinking tiger blood. That guy will put his mouth on fucking anything. But that's not till the second week in November. Like I said, you can catch me November 1st, but I think we have one more show before then. We do have one more show. Our next show is going to be the Halloween extravaganza. If any of you see vanilla Tootsie Rolls out in stores, buy them and I will pay you back and reward you handsomely. Handsomely. So we are almost out of time. And I can't believe it because we were supposed to be doing this remotely. I think that next week for Halloween I want to have Stan the Man on. I don't know. It depends. I mean, I got to give his girlfriend a permission slip. I don't, I think he might turn into like a pumpkin at midnight, but it's Halloween, so who gives a shit? Don't forget, Friday night in Massapequa at Paradise Studios is Bobby's Fantabulous open mic. You should check it out. With that said, check out my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/at Seth Rock One. See, I read it like at Seth Rock One, and subscribe. Send me a message. You subscribed, I'll send you some shit. And with that said, guys, next Wednesday night, same Seth time, same Seth channel for the happy hour with Seth. You guys are awesome. Be good. Be the good. Thanks, guys.